Hello there everyone and welcome to Worlds of Magic. Worlds of Magic is a 4X game that was successfully kickstarted last year, and this is the early access beta. I needed a change of pace from my usual fare, so I figured a small game of a small 4X game would be a good change of pace. So I've played about 3 turns of one game, which was a lot of mistakes were made and a lot of derping around with the interface. So I figured I'd start fresh here. So I know where I'm going, but that's about it. So we've got, there's a lot of different planes of existence. For those of you who aren't familiar with this game, it's basically Civilization with magic and multiple planes and a tactical battle map and other fun things like that. If those of you who might know a game called Masters of Magic back in the late 80s, early 90s, when same time the original Civilization came out, this is basically the spiritual successor to that game. So, cool. So, we've got 4 races to choose from at the moment. Highmen, good builders, solid units, no distinct weaknesses, no specialization, and no offensive spellcasting units. Unhallowed are undead, powerful units, no unrest, simplified economy, but you have eternal war, no subservient races, and need corrupted tiles for their cities. Interesting. Grey Elves, additional power income from population. Ooh, so they're magic oriented. Extremely mobile armies. Downside, slow population growth and frail units. Draconians, all units can fly. Additional power income from population, so they're also magical. Bad part, very slow population growth. Units with a smaller amount of figures, I don't know what that means actually. And high unrest, that could be a real pain in the butt. Let's go with Grey Elves, just for kicks here. Now for the really fun part, your Sorcerer Lord. Now you can either choose a pre-con. There's a number of different pre-constructed Wise Old Sage, Death Mage. Wow, that's like all death. That's awesome. A Apprentice, Priestess, an Experienced Mage with a great potential. So, or we can create our own. Although, Wise Old Sage, Destruction Circle, Circle of Life. Let's adjust this guy a little if we can. No, we can't. Let's put... If I put that much in there, that couldn't be anything but interesting. So it's left click to increase, right click to decrease. Let's go with 6 in there. Now let's see. Archmage starts with 10 additional Spellcraft. Oh, just 1 second. My wife is somewhere on her way home from work, but we shall see. Yeah, she's on her way. It's been a bit of a rough night with Jane tonight, so our daughter. So let's see. So 5% reduction in casting, 10 additional spellcraft, and 50% to all power spent. Gets a 50% something. That's obviously missing some text. So we'll start with that. Gatemaster. Let's see, what else do we have? Omniscient. Can see all the planes at all times. Interesting. More power from religious buildings. 10% more research for power spent towards new research and new spells. Don't care about, let's see, Geologist, Expansionist, Enchanter, Alchemist, Battlecaster actually. Distance penalty of, yeah, we'll do that. So we'll do a destruction-oriented Battlecaster, because why not? Portrait. Let's see. Yeah, this guy will do. Spells. Alright, starting spells. So this determines what we have to start. And since our units are weak, we want stuff that's going to... Basically, we're going to be doing a lot of the killing here. So Let's start with tier 1. We'll go, let's see, Flame Arrow, Acid Arrow, Walking Bomb, Frostbite, Disrupt Undead could be useful. We'll leave the roads. There we are, one more. Uncontrollable Bleeding. Interesting. Gangrene. That's crazy. Alright. Tier 2, nothing. Tier 3. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, they're all tier 1 spells, but that's okay. I think we've covered sort of all the... Yeah, okay. Let's create a world and see what we got here. It's kind of nice to have a game that's going to be sort of... It's a change of pace. You know, I've got some other games coming down the pipe that I'm looking forward to. Among other things, there's a game my brother-in-law is very excited about called Project Cars. And Limit Theory, which is another Kickstarter I'm quite looking forward to. But all in good time. Today, it's Worlds of Magic. So, we're going to close the hints. Yeah, this is all stuff about camera movement. Use the arrows. Use the mouse wheel to scroll in and out. You can click on the map to move around the world. Like so. Click and drag. So, I'm just going to tell this to go ahead. Go away. So we've got, let's see what we got here. We've got iron ore in the mountains nearby. We have a ship. Oh, a haunted ship. Ooh, that looks dangerous. We have a abandoned great oracle. Ooh, that could be useful to get early. It looks abandoned, but let's have a look at it anyways. Look at all this stuff out here. We've got camps, we've got... Wandering Fair has set up a circus here. Alright, let's see who we've got here. We've got... So, to separate your armies, because this army has 2 units in it, and I need to separate them up so that we can have a look around. Let's see what we know about druids. Basic Grey Elf melee unit, however they are rather weak and are best used to support others with their spells. And this other one, archers. You know what, we'll leave the army together. I made that mistake last time and I paid for it. So let's have a look at our city. No, we want to send these guys, we'll go check out this tower first. So left click to move your troops. And let's try and get into our city. There we are. Okay, producing housing, which I suppose is something that improves growth, but we should really focus in on something different here. Let's see what we can produce. Construct buildings. A granary is always a good place to start. Improves food production by 2, increases maximum storage of the empire. And then a shrine will be next. But let's start with that, and what we can do is we can reassign some of our guys. If we reassign, yeah, so 27 turns down to 16 turns if we reassign one guy like that. So gold income's positive, power income's positive. We are currently producing an excess of food. If I increase that by 1 more, we are basically breaking even. We want to make sure we build a food surplus up, so we better stop there. Alright, so that'll do for now. Alright. Spell to research. So it's good. We've got a lovely little reminder sphere down here. Ooh, chain lightning. I like the concept of chain lightning. So left click a spell to choose it for study. Researching chain lightning. Let's just have a look and figure out how to understand this. So Spellcraft. We've got 3 areas here. This sphere adds mana to your mana pool, which is up here in the upper right corner. So more mana means I can actually cast the spells. Research increases the rate at which I gain new spells. And this one governs how much mana I can spend per turn. So the question is, The number shows you your spellcraft level. Spellcraft affects the amount of mana I can spend each turn. Well, the question is, how much mana can I spend each turn? That is the question, isn't it? Because it's not actually telling me how much. Let's lock our research and increase our mana use a bit. Our mana to 10. Spellcraft can be at 3. Now, alchemy lets me turn mana into gold. That could be useful. And this is where I monitor the various large-scale enchantments, world enchantments that I've created. Let's see what others. We've got info. Oh, suitable spot for new town. Shows me the short, so I look in the mirror and see what I look like. And a couple things that aren't available yet. City management, unit roster, magic panel, diplomacy, and currently viewed plane, which we only have one of. Spellbook. Well, let's get this show on the road. Quick turn here. And we will move onwards to go check out this tower. Wait. Okay, apparently you can't move that quickly through the hills. Unfortunate. Alright, 10 mana per turn. Let's see. I want to see if I can figure out how long it's going to take my city to grow. You know what? It's probably faster to go in through here. Unrest. Let's see. Growth rate. Growth rate is a useful thing to know. Gold per citizen. We'll leave it the way it is. Centuries World Map. Wonder what that... Ah! There we are. A quick way in. So population... there we are. 4,050. Growing by 50 per turn. So if I reduce that, does that increase? No. So my growth rate is not linked to the food income here. So that's useful. Alright, let's leave it at that and end the turn. And you guys can go here. And let's... Oops, not enough movement points to look in there. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see how my research is going. I'm just... Oh, right, research. Diplomacy, magic panel. Chain lightning is going to take 148 turns to research. Alright, I got to tell some of these to go away. Alright, well it'll take care of itself for now, but hopefully... Alright, interact. Oracle can reveal some interesting places. Do you want to use it? Yes! Oops. Well, this revealed some chunks of a chunk of the map. Oh, a few chunks of the map. Alright, let's see. Arrow keys. Ooh, we've got some sort of floating teleportation crystal. Very dangerous looking ancient ruin. Here's another one. A lost tribe. Cool. That's useful things. Army that still requires my attention. What's this? A deadly looking ancient ruin. Gold mana. Ooh, boy. That's scary. Ransacked caravan. Should go check that out first. Okay. No. Okay, there we are. There we are. So left click to select and to move, right click to cancel. Alright. So it looks like this is... Oh, might as well save. We're going to overwrite my... This will be called LP save 1. Save. Okay. Moving right along. End of turn. Come on, end of turn. There we go. Mildly unresponsive at times, but not a big deal. Okay, there go our elves. Oh dear. Come on. That was stupid of me. Okay. I think we'll add a second builder to the party here. As long as our food isn't going into the negatives, we should be alright. It actually looks like we don't even have food storage right now, so We should really get that granary done sooner. Alright. Let's see. Let's go check out this caravan. Oh, did we just... We just looted it. Okay. Holy smokes, that's a lot of dead caravans around here, isn't it? Alright. Yeah. Clairvoyant Seer we visited. Let's end the turn. Interesting. I wonder what that was showing me. It looked like it was showing me some other actions for a minute. Well, I think the smart thing to do would be to hit all of these caravans this turn. Let's see. Alright, so that's the icon that tells me that I can access my city that way. 6 turns left on my building. Population is growing at a fine, simple rate of 50 per turn. So, onwards we go. Okay. Oh. Whoa, what's going on here? Apparently we're fighting something. So in this game, one of the things I really like, one of the things I'm really excited that they included is the battle map. And we should really look at it, even if I just wind up running for my stinking life. But first, we're going to take 1 second to check in with my wife. She's just home. Be right back. Okay, apparently that wasn't her, so my neighbors are trying to confuse me again. So, ooh, just a second. Left my door open. Don't want to wake the baby after all the trouble, or the daughter after all the trouble I had getting her to sleep tonight. So we have, on the opposite side of the field, some raiders and some swordsmen. And we are combat mages. So we have ranged units. Alright. So you guys can shoot. So let's figure out how to shoot long range here. Unit ability. Aid Druid. Stone Skin Druid. You guys. Lowers. So yeah, chance to hit lowers with distance. So the question is, how do I make them shoot long range? This is one part there we are. So let's start pelting them from a distance. Let's start, see who's stronger. They're both equally strong in combat. The swordsmen have more armor. So let's get some little bit of ranged attacking going on there. And let's see what it takes to cast a spell. So we've got Flaming Arrow, hits the target dealing fire damage. Acid Arrow, covered in acid, continues to burn. Walking Bomb fills the target with energies that explode upon death. That's interesting. Frostbite slows down and freezes an enemy unit. Actually, let's hold off on that, because it depends if both of these guys decide to attack at the same attack. So let's cast Acid Arrow at the swordsman in an attempt to get things under control here. Question is, did I hit them? I have no idea. Druids, what can you do? Are you ranged attackers? Does not look like it. But you have abilities. You have the ability to aid. I don't know what these do. Stone Skin. So he can cast Stone Skin on himself, or... so they can make themselves tougher. Very useful. Let's see what these guys decide to do. Okay, so these guys are coming at us. Oh, they're all coming at us. Okay, so Frostbite will be good no matter what I do. Let's do that on the tougher guys. Let's use our archers to continue pelting these guys. And the druids will just chill with their stone skin and wait for things to go crazy. And I can only cast one spell per turn right now, which is okay. Alright, that did not help as much as I would have liked. Archers. Good. Alright, caster, we're going to cast Pure on Flame. Let's light those guys on fire. There we go, now we're talking. Oh, not as much as I would have liked. So one thing we can do is we could retreat from these guys if things are going really badly. But we'll see what happens. Because this could be really bad. So let's... reduces its reaction speed. Let's turn these guys into a walking bomb, because I think I'm going to be able to kill them this turn. If I do this right. Hopefully. Oh, I missed. Dang. Can we do it again? No. That's no good. What abilities? Nothing. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's end this turn. They're getting a few errors on the development console here. So let's see, are these guys still walking bombs? That's the question. Advanced. I have no idea. I'm hopeful. Ah! Yes, they were. Look at that. Did you see that? That's the way you fight them. I think I hurt my guys, though. So, mental note, that's actually quite painful if I'm not careful. So, maybe we better inhabited. Inhabited. Alright, maybe we'll go a different direction here. Let's go this way instead. See what we can see. Ooh, fishies. So something I'm really contemplating doing early on is getting a second city. Okay, so that went reasonably well. Not perfect, but reasonably well. So, let's see. Army that requires my attention. Let's see, is this enchanted? Abandoned. Another clairvoyant seer. Alright, well let's go. Knowledge is never a bad thing. That's what I always say. Oh, and we can't do anything with movement point without movement points, so that's kind of moot. Another haunted ship. Man. What a messy world this is. What do we have here? Teleportation stone. That is probably inhabited, which is not good. Onwards we go. Let's see. Interact with the thing we are at. Yes! A couple more places revealed out there. Nothing of significant importance, but let's move onwards. We'll go check out the circus. Now let's see. What do we have here? And how can we control what these guys are actually working? Or can we? Because that's something we could do in the past. Let's queue up some pioneers. I wonder if this goes separately from... Let's close the development console. Food to upkeep. So if I make one of these guys, I'm going to have a food problem. But that might be okay. Create new Grey Elf settlements. They're extremely weak in battle. Let's see what happens. Alright. Come on. Hire? Okay, I can't afford to hire them because of reasons. Oh! I've queued them up. Okay, it's smart that way. Okay, we'll just let this go. And end the turn. Yeah, good stuff. You guys, go here. So go there. Excellent. Interact. Ooh, we got a bit of bonus XP. So let's see, how much trouble is it going to be to get home from here, and is there anything interesting out there? A long time to get home, so the question is, can we fortify I do not know, yeah, if armies will gain heal in the field. Are these guys healing? Actually, I think they've healed, haven't they? Yes, they have. Look at that. That answers one very important question, doesn't it? Troops heal in the field. Good news. So we could go check out another one of these. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And hopefully, in just a minute, we will have a granary. It doesn't look like it's keeping the various orders as well as it would have. Ooh, check it out. So notifications, when something's done, it brings up a little notification board. That is useful. So this should be building a settler, which is going to require us to change our food. But if I decrease that, now we can actually start building up a food, because we have a granary around here somewhere. Ooh, smithy. Barracks. Oh, nice. It shows them on the map. Lovely. So granary improves food production by 2, increases maximum storage of the empire, and in control of the town by 5. Very useful stuff. And let's see, what else should we put in the queue? We should put a... we've got to be careful how much we hire right now, because we don't have a great deal. Actually, hold on. We're producing a lot more food. No, we can't afford to... No, now we're losing food. So we're actually producing 3 food, so that's okay. Miners Guild. Town's production by 25%. Marketplace. Gold. Sages Guild. Oh, no, Shrine. Reduces unrest by 10 and produces 1 power per turn. Let's see. Maybe we should worry about research. Or an armory? What does the armory do? Central repository for arms and armor, allowing the recruiting of more advanced units. Might be a good place to start, although, no. Sages Guild. Research. It's basically a library as per... Nice. So it doesn't overwrite the queue by default. It puts it in... It lines it up to go. Cool. Okay. Troops have moved. Right-click to dismiss those kinds of things. Alright, okay, so spell filters. This is defaults to showing my enchantments. Here are my combat spells. Wait, is that... Oh, or is this... Let's see. Continually covered in acid. I must have some other filters on the go right now. Alphabetically. Ah! Here we go. I'm just trying to figure out how we're looking at this. Sort by tier. There we are. Next tier. There's our tier 1 stuff. Information. I wonder if that's one we can actually cast in the world map. Or if there's something else going on with our spellbook right now. It doesn't feel like it's showing us all of the spells right now. Alright, well, let's not worry about it. It's obvious to me that the game is a little unhappy about something. It is a beta. Just keep that in mind. This is still early access beta, so they're still fixing bugs. They're actually fixing bugs very regularly. So I'm not entirely fretted about it at this point. There's Kate. Okay. Well, this will be a good spot to end the first episode anyways. So thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this. Bye for now.